Hi, and welcome to English Grammar, Language Arts, Lesson 3. Today we're going to talk about commas. Commas can be very confusing. We're going to use Kaplan's book again, page 122 and 198. Are you ready? Let's go. The first thing we need to ask ourselves is, what is a comma? And a comma looks like this, but that's not a great picture of a comma. You'll see better in the next few slides. How do we know we need to use a comma? And really, why do we use a comma in the first place? Well, we'll see in a second. There are several rules for commas, so we're going to talk about the first one, a compound sentence. Compound means we use conjunctions, those words and, but, so, for, and if. If you don't remember this, go back to Grammar Lesson 1, conjunctions. But now we're going to use those words with a comma. So here's what happens. If we have one subject, no comma. I like ice cream. I like coffee. I like coffee and ice cream. No comma. But in the next sentence, if I say the word I twice, I like ice cream and I like coffee, we have to use a comma after the word coffee, before the word and. Commas in a series are probably the most common that we know about commas. We need them to clarify information. We use them if we have several things in order. We have to separate those words with a comma. So if I like chocolate ice cream cake, do I like chocolate, ice cream, cake? Do I like chocolate, comma, and ice cream cake? Do I like chocolate, comma, ice cream, comma, or cake? So where we put the comma is absolutely going to make the difference of what the sentence means. Make sure you use a comma, because what you mean and what I read could be two different things. The next rule is about introductory words. These start off a sentence, comma, just like I said, and then we add information, but they really don't change the meaning of the sentence. For example, yes, comma, I like coffee. The fact is, we know I don't need to have the word yes. I like coffee. Same meaning. So when you add these words, comma, then you go on with the rest of the sentence. Make sense? This is called an appositive. The appositive clarifies information. What it does is you say something, comma, you confirm it, comma, and then you go along with the rest of the sentence. So if I say, I am your instructor, period, full sentence. I comma, Judy, I'm your instructor. Because I am repeating the information, we have to set it off with a comma. I, comma, Judy, comma, I'm your instructor. That's the way we write it. Greenbelt Cares is where I work. Greenbelt Cares, comma, this is the appositive or the additional information, an agency of the city, comma, is where I work. Rule number 5 calls attention to the beginning of a sentence. We use a comma if we use the word at the beginning of the sentence, but no comma at the end of the sentence. Jorge, comma, go to the store. Go to the store, Jorge. No comma. Why? I don't know. Welcome to English grammar. If it's the beginning of the sentence, comma. If it's the end of the sentence, no comma. You probably know this one. Actually, these 3. So when we write a letter, we might say, Dear John, Dear Sally. So that's called an address, comma. We use a comma to separate the city and the state. Greenbelt, comma, Maryland. We must use a comma when we have a date. So today is April 7th, comma, 2020. As you see, comma, because I'm saying that in the beginning of the sentence, commas can be very confusing, period. So look at pages 122, read that, do the exercise on 123, period. Now read page 198, comma, and do the exercise on 199, period. Always remember, if you need me, comma, at the beginning of the sentence, comma, you can always email me at jherring@greenbeltmd.gov. Again, jherring@greenbeltmd.gov. See you next time. Bye.